Hi children, how are you? Are you fine? Okay, now let me move to the lesson. You are in grade 3rd standard, subject Computer Science, topic System Software, and this is lesson number 2 continuation. Okay, already we have studied about the 3 type of system software in detailed manner. Now we are going to see the remaining the 2 type of system software. Okay children, so now first we see about what is a software. So a software is a set of instruction or program used to do a specific task. It's a software. So some example of software is Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, spreadsheet and library. These are the example of software. Next we see about system software. So what is system software? It manage all the hardware components. So what are all the hardware components? Yes, monitor, CPU, motherboard, CPU, RAM. So these are all the hardware components, and it is written in C programming languages. The system software written in C programming languages. Here is some example of system software. So first one is a operating system, and the second one is a printer driver, and the third is a hard disk analyzer. So these are the example of some system software. Okay, next we see about what are all the types of system software. So the first type is a operating system, and the second type is a device driver, and the third type is a middleware. So we have already seen in detailed manner about these 3 type of system software. Next, the fourth one is a utility software. Then at the last, the fifth one is a shell. Okay children, so these are the 5 type of system software. Now we see about what is operating system. The operating system that control all the hardware devices. So what are all the hardware devices? Monitor, printer, application, hard drive, keyboard, mouse are all the hardware devices. Okay, now we see the example of operating system as Windows and Linux. Okay, next we see the second type of operating system is a device driver. So a device driver is a set of instruction that enable the OS to control a peripherals. The OS will control all the peripheral devices. So what are all the peripheral devices we have seen? As mouse, monitor, keyboard, printer, scanner. So these are all the peripheral devices. Okay, now we see some examples of device driver is the hard drive, monitor, keyboard, processing chip, mouse, CPU, speaker, scanner, printer, DVD drive, floppy disk, zip drive, microphone and PC camera. So these are all the example of device driver. Okay, then now application and user, that is interface, the operating system, and again the device driver. Okay, next we see the third type of system software is a middleware. So what is a middleware? The middleware is a software lies between a operating system and application that is running on it. It's called a middleware. So the middleware is a data, and the databases can be easily passes between the pipe. Using a middleware allow the user to perform request, submit the form on web browser, and the request form is again sent through database, and from the middleware it again send it through the client. And below picture is a burger picture as an example of web server, middleware, application, and web server is a client server model, and middleware is a lies between the operating system and an application, and at the last application is a software program that run a computer. Okay, this is a middleware. Next, the fourth type we are going to see about a utility software. Okay, so what is utility software? Utility software is a system software. It is designed to analyze, configure, optimize or maintain a computer. For that we are using utility software. So some examples of utility program are antivirus, backup software, file manager and disk cleanup. So first we see about the antivirus software. Okay, so what is meant by antivirus software? Is a computer software to prevent and remove a computer software virus. Used to remove a computer software virus, we are using a antivirus software. We are also having some free program of antivirus software as AVG, MacFree and Aviron Norton. So these are all the free programming antivirus softwares. Okay children. Okay, next we see about the file manager. So do you know the difference between the file and folder? Yes, the file will store the information, picture and document. So the collection of file is called as a folder. Okay, see here is the example. The first three picture is a folder and the last two is a file. So the collection of file is combined in a folder. Okay, that is called folder. Okay, then with the help of the file we can save a file for our future purpose, and also if we no need the file we can delete the file also, file and folders. Okay, this is a file manager. Next we see about the backup software. So why you are using backup software? To copy the computer data and store the original. After once if the data is lost, we can use the original data. So we are using this backup software. So next is a disk cleanup. So to free up a space on computer hard drive, we are using this disk cleanup. Okay, if we no need the file and it is staying in a computer for long time, means we can remove the unnecessary data or file from the computer. For that we are using disk cleanup. Next is a screensaver. So the screensaver will fill the images or pattern when computer is in idle. It will fill the pattern or images. That is for purpose we are using screensaver. So the next one is the transferring data from I/O devices. So what is meant by I/O devices? I/O devices is the input and output devices. So the input and output devices connected to the computer continually checked for input. So the input output devices sending data to the memory and the memory again sending data to the CPU. Once receiving CPU, the input output devices connected computer checking continuously for the input. Okay, for that we are transferring data from the I/O devices. Okay, so these are the some routines that perform services such as editing text, debugging and program to correct a logical mistake such as antivirus, disk defragmentation, compressor, file manager and backup utilities. Okay, so next we see the fifth type of system software is a shell. So what is a shell? A shell is a software that provides an interfaces for operating system user to provide access to kernel services. So it is an interfaces between operating system to kernel services. What is kernel services? So it is a central part of the operating system manage the operation of computer and hardware, that is called as kernel. Okay, so what is meant by Unix and Linux? So these are the two type of operating system but have the same commands. So commands will have same commands but different type of operating systems. Okay, that is they are using a shell command. Okay, shell command in command line interfaces. So what is meant by shell command and command line interfaces? Command line interfaces will view and manage the computer files. So computer file can be view and manage, okay, through command, text or script. Directly we can operate a computer command, text or script used to view and manage the computer file. Okay, so this is the basic cell command, that is the greater than symbol. It's a basic cell commands. Okay children, thank you.